Hi there everybody and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a video on what's in my hospital bag and what's in my diaper bag that I'm bringing with me to the hospital when I go into labor. So to start off with, I'm using my Skip Hop diaper bag that my mom got me for my baby shower, and it matches the baby's room with the gray chevron pattern. And I'm also bringing my Tommy Bahama rolling suitcase, and it is a small one. It's probably the carry-on size, but I actually have a couple different carry-ons, so like of this brand, I don't know. I think it's the carry-on size. It's not massive, it's just small and it fits both of our stuff, so I'm going to be using that one. Now, one thing to keep in mind while looking at my hospital bag is I am a first-time mom, and I know first-time moms tend to way overpack everything. So I'm not really sure how I did. I try to keep things kind of minimal because I know there's a lot of things that the hospital provides to you, and if they're giving them to me for free, I'm going to utilize those versus spending my own money. But there are some things that I did purchase that I know the hospital does provide, and I just felt more comfortable using my own products, so I'm bringing those with me. Now, what I've done is I've actually taken everything out of my hospital bag, and I'm going to show you what I have and then put it back into my hospital bag versus showing you what I have in there as I take it out. So I'm basically repacking my entire hospital bag so that you can see what's in it. To start off with, I'll start with Danie's stuff. We decided to pack a hospital bag together versus doing two separate ones. He's not very good at packing, but you know, he's a guy, so what can you say? But he didn't really want to pack his own stuff. He didn't really know what he needed to bring, if he was going to bring too much. So I just went ahead and did it for him. So the first thing I have is this new pair of, they're like really soft Nike sweatpants. And he really loves sweatpants like this. And I packed these because they're warm, they're comfortable, and I thought when he's trying to sleep at night, these would probably be the most comfortable thing for him to be in. Two pairs of underwear. Can never have too much underwear, right? I got two shirts, a gray one and a blue one, and these are not really like a cottony material. They're more like sports shirts that you would wear, like the ones that are really good for when it gets hot and sweaty or anything like that. And he's just a really big fan of these types of shirts. They're just the most comfortable for him, so I packed those as well. I also packed a pair of jeans. Now, he's probably going to go to the hospital in a pair of jeans, but just in case the baby spits up on them or one gets dirty, I just brought a second one just in case. I also brought Danie a pair of socks. I just have one pair of socks packed. I'm not really sure why I picked just one. I guess he's going to be wearing them into the hospital, and I thought maybe if we just stay overnight, he just needs one pair of socks. I don't know. Maybe I'll put in a second, but right now it's just one pair. For my stuff, what I did is I brought a couple different pairs of really old underwear that I'm not really sure if I'll use. I am going to try to use the mesh underwear that they give you at the hospital, and I just brought these extra ones in case I wanted to take a shower and there's no mesh ones there, or for whenever I go home. And I just wanted to have enough of these available that if I don't like the mesh underwear, that I have something that I can use of my own. And I'm not bringing any pads for them. I know the hospital supplies those, so I'm not bringing any of my own pads. I'm just bringing my own underwear just in case I need them. I'm bringing this orange dress-like thing. It's very loose, it's very comfortable, it's very light, and then I don't have to wear pants with it if I don't feel like wearing pants. It was something that one of my aunts gave me whenever I was on my honeymoon. We went to her house and she was getting rid of some old clothes and she gave it to me. So I thought it would be really comfortable to wear that dress maybe home from the hospital, or if I'm going to be getting up and moving around at the hospital. I just thought it would probably be more comfortable to be wearing that dress than to wear tight-fitting clothes. I also have two camis that are really good for maternity and for breastfeeding, so I'm bringing those as well. A pair of sweatpants that I don't mind getting ruined. I got these from Walmart. They're just really inexpensive, and if they get ruined, then they get ruined. They've been sitting in this hospital bag for like 10 or 15 weeks because I started packing really early. I'm not missing them in my wardrobe, so I'm not going to miss them after the baby's born. And then I also packed a regular pair of leggings, and these are not maternity. I don't see myself wearing these unless I absolutely have to because of the way that the elastic band is. I feel like it's really tight, and especially if I end up having a C-section, I don't think I'll want to wear these, but just in case I do, I'm bringing them anyways. Something that I'm really excited about, my mom got this for me. This is a gown for in the hospital, a hospital gown. It closes in the back, the whole way. And then in the front it has these little snap buttons that you can take off for breastfeeding or skin to skin or whatever you need. And I'm really excited about this because I just think I'll be more comfortable wearing this versus a regular hospital gown that just ties in the back. I plan on being able to walk around or move around for a while since I can't have an epidural. I don't want to be laying in bed all the time. I prefer to get up and use a birthing ball or walk around the hospital. And the fact that it closes in the back, I know that it fits me, it looks okay. I'll be a lot more comfortable doing that wearing this gown versus the hospital gown. Now to go along with that, my mom went the extra mile and she actually got me the matching nightgown for the nursing or for the hospital gown. So I have the matching nightgown as well, and I did not have this when I packed the orange dress that I showed you earlier, but this is for right after the baby's born. I can change into this. I don't have to wear the pants with it. It has elastic around the top for breastfeeding and skin to skin, and I think overall it'll just be way more comfortable than staying in the hospital gown or changing into like shorts or sweatpants or something like that. So I'm very excited about this as well. Next, I have a bunch of toiletries. I brought my own shampoo and conditioner. I don't know what they provide at the hospital, but I do have allergies to some soaps, especially bars of soap. I can't use those. So I'm just bringing my own for my own comfort and my own safety just in case. So I have this shampoo and conditioner. I brought dry shampoo just in case I need that if we can't take a shower. Body wash. A little deodorant stick for Danie, and then I also have one for me. Toothbrush and toothpaste for both of us. Little face wipes. Hand sanitizer. Chapstick. Also in the bag with all the toiletries, I have a bag of quarters. I don't really know why I put them in the toiletry bag, but they're just in there. I have $10 worth of quarters for anybody who might want to use a vending machine if they're hungry, they want a drink or anything out of that. I just packed $10 in quarters to be convenient for my guests. I know something that a lot of people have said is that they don't want their guests complaining that they're hungry, that they hurt, anything like that. You know, Danie's always telling me that I won't complain if I'm hungry, I won't eat because you can't eat. And I don't want that to be the case. I think that whoever is in the room with me is there to support me. They're not there necessarily because they want to be there. I mean, you don't want to see somebody going through all that pain. And it's hard on them too. They're people. We're all people. And I think it's really important for them to be comfortable because if they're your support team, you don't want them being miserable the whole time. So to me, I think it's really important that my guests and whoever's in the room with me are not hungry, that they're comfortable, that they're happy. And so I'm making sure to accommodate them as well. Even though I'll be doing, you know, all the pushing, all the work, I'll be in pain, they're still really important to me as well. I'm not the only person in the room that's going through it at that time. That makes sense. So I'm really concerned for my guests anyways. So on the note of guests, I have this. And this is a snack bag. This is packed full of goodies. I have about 5 of these little Capri Sun organic fruit punch. I've got grape, all different kinds of flavors for if anybody gets thirsty. I packed these because Danie really likes nuts. This is just an assortment of mixed nuts. They're salted. He really likes eating those. They keep him full, so I got a little pack of nuts. I've got some granola bars, some Pop-Tarts, and these Pop-Tarts are the cinnamon sugar Pop-Tarts, so we've got some of those. And then I've got maybe like 5 or 6 packs of these fruit snacks, and I don't know, I think they're really good, so maybe I'll eat them. I also have this makeup bag, which is probably not very necessary, but I'm bringing it anyways, and all I have in it is, this is like a red lip stain. I've got more chapstick, I've got a BB cream, and an eyeliner pencil. And I just brought that because usually in some situations like my skin gets really red and it looks swollen. So I just bought the BB cream in case my skin gets really red. I can put this on for when people want to take pictures of me or anything so I don't look like I'm dying. And then also if I don't wear eyeliner, my eyes actually look swollen, like it looks like I'm crying all the time. So I just brought some eyeliner just in case I need that as well. One thing that I think is really important, and I'm putting it on the very top of my bag, I don't think a lot of people necessarily think about this, and I saw it online or on somebody else's video and I decided to do it for myself. I have a little folder, and on this, I need to cover up some stuff, I have my insurance card up front, and I'm also going to be putting a duplicate of my driver's license on there just in case they need it, so that information is there in case for some reason I can't get to it, somebody knows where it is. Then also I have, there's like little pockets, so I have my birth plan. I also have all the information from our birth class and classes that I've taken, so I thought that would be important to bring in case anybody wants to read up on that. And then I also have this very large pamphlet of all the different medical papers that I've received throughout this doctor's visit, just different things like the summaries for my doctor's appointment, results to different tests that I've had, and then there's also, if I can get it out of here, I have this Your Pregnancy book that my doctors gave me, and every once in a while they tell me to read over a page just to familiarize myself with what's happening currently in my pregnancy. So I have this, and I don't know, I just packed it in there just in case anybody wants to read it, or if I have any questions. There's, you know, an index in here I can go through and read stuff for myself. If I have something that needs to be answered, I can always go through there and see what I need to do. Everything else I'm going to show you that's going in my hospital bag from here on out pretty much is going in the very front pocket of my bag. It didn't need to go in with the clothes or anything, I'm just keeping it separate. I am bringing my laptop so I can either edit videos, or if anybody wants to watch Netflix or anything like that, that is there. This laptop is literally falling apart. It is a piece of crap, and if I leave it at the hospital, I really don't care. Like, I honestly don't care what happens to this laptop, so that is why I'm bringing it along. I also have the charger for the laptop. I figured, you know, that would be important since I'm bringing the laptop. We should probably have some kind of power source, so that's going in there as well. I ordered these on Amazon. These are two iPhone or iPad, whatever cables. They are the little lightning cables. And I ordered these. One of them is 10 feet and one of them is 6 feet, so that they can reach across the room. They can reach, like, if I need to be in communication with somebody, they can, you know, reach to my hospital bed. I just wanted to make sure there was enough room that people could use them and not have to be like smushed up against a wall with a 3-foot cable. They can kind of move around the room with these, and yeah, I thought that'd be a little bit easier. And then I also have a pack of wall chargers for those. And then I'm bringing one of the big bricks just for like the iPad, because that kind of charges faster. Danie really loves his iPad, so I'm sure he's going to bring that with him, and I just wanted to make sure I had something to accommodate that. I also have the USB cable and charger for the camera. The camera will be packed along also, but I'll probably be carrying it with me. Obviously, I'm using it right now. I may purchase a second camera. I have one that I've been looking at, so I may have a second one by the time the baby's here. But right now I just have the one I'm recording with, and since I do the daily vlogs with it, it's always with me, so it's not going directly into the hospital bag. I will just be carrying it with me, but I have the cord for this and the charger, and I'm also going to be bringing the extra battery that I have, which is currently charging now, so it's not in the hospital bag, but it will go in the hospital bag. I also have this, and this is kind of weird and unique. I don't know what anybody will think of it, but these are headband speakers. So I usually would wear these to bed at night because Danie snores and it can be kind of annoying. I've stopped wearing them because I don't want to drown out all the sound when the baby is born. Like, I don't want to be wearing them and then have the baby cry and have me not hear it. So I've stopped wearing these at night, but I am going to bring them to the hospital because they're comfortable and you can sleep with them. So if I'm rolling around in bed or I want to lay on my side, I know that these will still work. I also have a pair of regular headphones. They're like the iPhone ones or Apple that come with your phone. And I just decided that I was going to bring these in case anybody else wants to listen to music or watch a movie or something, or if I decide that I want to use these instead of my headband ones, then those are available as well. The final thing that's going in my hospital bag, and a lot of people think that I was not actually going to do this. People thought I was joking, but I am in absolutely no way joking at all. I am bringing Dr. Pepper. I stopped drinking soda and caffeine when I found out I was pregnant, just for the health purposes. You know, I didn't want to drink all the sugar. Caffeine is not necessarily good. I know that some doctors will approve you to have 1 serving of caffeine a day, but I decided to stop caffeine and sugar altogether, so I have not had coffee or anything in almost a year now, and I just want Dr. Pepper so badly. So I am packing it in my hospital bag so that once the baby's out, guess what I'm taking a sip of? This stuff right here. So I'm packing that. I do have a 6-pack. I think I'm just gonna throw like 3 in there, maybe in case somebody else wants one. They're not gonna be cold or anything, but you know what? I don't really care. I have 4 other things that I'm going to be bringing that don't really fit in the hospital bag. They're just kind of too bulky or whatever to fit in the hospital bag. I know they're not really necessary, but I'm bringing them anyways. I'm going to be bringing this fleece-like blanket. It's very soft and it's very warm, and I figured it probably is more comfortable than the ones that you get at the hospital. But in case Danie or anybody gets cold, I want to make sure that we have this to accommodate them with so that they're not freezing all the time. And if Danie wants to take a nap or anything, then he will also have this blanket there to help him with that. One item that I'm bringing that is commonly referred to as the item I wish I would have brought to the hospital with me is the boppy. I am bringing this to the hospital. I usually watch videos about what people bring or what people wish they would have brought, and this seems to be the #1 item that people wish they brought but they had left at home. So I'm bringing it with me. Everybody that I've talked to recently that have had babies say that their arms really hurt from pushing. They're like holding on to the railings and they're pushing the baby out and they're tightening all their muscles and their whole body's just exhausted and their arms hurt. And to be able to wrap this around you to feed the baby or hold the baby and have arm support will be very helpful. So I'm bringing this with me as well, and this will just be kind of carried as a standalone thing. I cannot get it to fit in my hospital bag, so it'll just be on top or sitting in Danie's car or something until I need it. The last 2 things are the same. I only have one here because the other one is in use, but this is my memory foam pillow, and this actually matches the hospital gown that my mom got me. I think it's so super cute, and I have it on my memory foam pillow because right now I sleep with a like pregnancy pillow, and it like goes the whole way around my body, and I don't really have a need for a pillow right now, but I love my memory foam pillow. It provides a lot of great back support, and it has a lot of neck support. Since I have scoliosis and I've got some neck problems, this really helps. It's a side sleeper pillow, so it really helps me with that. Also, Danie's pillow will be coming along as well, and it's this blue color. We made sure that they were both not white so that the hospital doesn't keep them. So that is all for my hospital bag. Like I said, I'm not bringing any pads or anything like that. I'm not going to bring my breast pump. There's a lot of things that the hospital provides already, and I'm not bringing any of those since they're providing them for free unless I feel like it's going to make me more comfortable, like the hospital robe, my pillow, stuff like that, my own toiletries. Everything else I'm just not going to bring. So now on to the baby's bag. For the baby's bag, I've done the same thing. I've taken everything out of it, and I'm going to be putting it back in so it is repacked by the time I am done with the video. So for the baby, I've brought 2 pair of socks, and I also have these little mittens for when they're born so that they don't scratch themselves. I'm bringing a couple of outfits, and I know that it's not necessary to have a bunch of outfits. They're swaddled most of the time, but I wanted to bring a couple of different onesies and everything in case we want to have the baby in clothes or if it spits up and we need a change. So this one was requested by my mother. She bought this for me, and this says "Welcome to the world." I'm not sure how well you can see that, but this is just a newborn. It's like a full-size onesie with little booties on the bottom, and it also has a matching hat and a matching receiving blanket, so we can swaddle the baby with that. And Mom saw it in the store and thought it would be really super cute to put the baby in. So I'm bringing it because she really wants a picture of the baby in it, and it's just cute. It'll keep the baby warm, and I have no problem bringing it. I have this onesie. This is a little sleeper. So this is open in the bottom. It has the elastic in the bottom, and it's a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. But it has these little sleeves that fold over like this. And that way you don't have to use the mittens. The baby can just wear it that way. And I thought that was really helpful. I put a lot of those on my registry, but I didn't get any of them. They were kind of expensive. They were like $20 for one. And those were just regular onesies that had long sleeves and everything. But I really wanted at least one pair of those to put the baby in so that I don't have to use the mittens as much, because I know some people say that they fall off a lot and they're kind of inconvenient. I'm bringing this one because it's a newborn. I don't have a lot of newborn onesies actually, as horrible as that sounds, but this also has the little foldovers for the sleeves. So I'm bringing this one as well. This was one of the first outfits I ever bought. It says, I think it says Little Dreamer on it. And it's newborn, and I just thought it was so super cute when I saw it, and it was gender neutral. And I've been having a lot of trouble finding gender neutral items because most people find out what they're having these days. People think you're crazy when you don't. And so I bought this. It was just a couple dollars at Burlington Coat Factory or something. And I really wanted to bring that to the hospital with me. That's why I bought it, was to bring it with me. So I'm bringing it. Whether I use it or not, I'm not sure. And it's the same with this. I got this at Target. It was on sale. And I just thought it was super cute with these little drafts all over it. So I'm bringing this one as well, just because I can. Then I also have two swaddles that I'll be bringing. So there's this one, and then there's this one. So both gender neutral swaddles. I believe that the hospital does provide some swaddles. I've seen people have them in the hospital, but they look huge. I'm not sure if the hospital just has bigger size ones, but the baby's drowning in them. So I brought ones that are newborn size so that we could use those, maybe make the baby a little bit more comfortable. So believe it or not, that is all I'm bringing in my diaper bag. I'm not bringing wipes, I'm not bringing diapers, I'm not bringing any ointment, anything like that, because it's all provided at the hospital. I have no need to bring a bottle. I'm going to try breastfeeding, but if I can't, they have those at the hospital as well. So I don't see a point in spending my own money on diapers and wipes and everything like that when the hospital already has them provided for you. So I'm leaving all of that at home. So that is what's in my hospital bag. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that if you're trying to pack your hospital bag that you've learned something from it, or you've seen something that would be useful to you. Let me know what you think of my hospital bag, if there's anything I should add or if there's anything I should remove. Like I said, I'm a first-time mom, so it's very possible that I've severely overpacked and I won't use any of this at all. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, find us on Facebook, and I will see you next time. Bye!